Mary Stuart, in an attempt to overthrow her cousin Elizabeth I, finds herself married with a kid and is being condemned to imprisonment before execution. And if you don't know what this film is, this is Mary Queen of Scots. Mary Queen of Scots is a period piece that I love. This is my second time seeing it. My first time was good, but I loved it the second time even more because I understood the story. I understood why the scene of them meeting was in there now, and it just made me love the film more. The makeup and hairstyling is what this was nominated for at the Academy Awards. I thought that Saoirse Ronan, who was in Lady Bird, she was in On Celeste Beach, she was recently in The Seagull, she was in Hannah, Brooklyn, and now Mary Queen of Scots is her best performance to date. I thought she was a great actress in this. She should have won for this one, I believe. Sally Hawkins did a great job in The Shape of Water. Frances McDormand did a great job in 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. But I thought Saoirse Ronan was a great actress. Gave the best performance in 2017, two years ago at the Oscars, but whatever. This film was put out by Focus Features. Focus Features is a studio that makes Oscar baity films, I guess, which is perfect for me because I love Oscar baity films. Hence why I'm probably the only 19-year-old in the United States who has Phantom Thread, and thought that this was one of the best films of 2017. But Focus Features puts out a film, I am automatically there, I'm in. But when you put an actress, or I'm sorry, actresses, the caliber of Saoirse Ronan or Margot Robbie, I'm automatically going to be in there. The reason to watch this film is for the scene where Mary and Mary meet each other. Where they meet each other. Because that did not happen in real life. That was not an... How do I say this? This film was not accurate. Historically accurate. Which it did not need to be. This was not telling a true story. This was not telling a true story. That's why everybody hates this film that I've spoke to. And I've seen reviews giving this 1 star because they thought that this was an Oscar baity film, which it was. It should have been up for more Oscars, I think. The cinematography, Best Supporting Actress, because Margot Robbie was not a leading role. She was a supporting role. The leading actress in this film was Saoirse Ronan. The reason why you need to see this film is because of the hour and 40-minute mark, I think. The hour and 40-minute mark where they meet each other. This was basically what if they had met, because there's no proof that they ever met in real life. And what was actually going on. These were the only 2 women who were ruling, who were rulers, who knew what each other was going through. And the powerhouse performance that both Saoirse and Margot gave was completely real. The reactions they gave were completely real. This was the first time they ever saw each other in character. This was Margot's last day of shooting. They shot 3 to 4 weeks with her. On the last day of shooting, they shot the meeting between her and Saoirse. This was Saoirse's first day of shooting. And she shot nothing. They read the script. Even during rehearsals, they sat back to back. So that they would not see each other in character. The performance that they gave was a great performance, and I thought that everything else in this film was just like alright the first time I watched it, but once I actually give it a second watch, I'm like, this all builds to this. It's all building to this. And that's why they did it. Josie Rorick, who I believe this is her directorial debut, if I'm not mistaken. I could be sorely mistaken. I hope I am not. But if I am, I do apologize. Josie could have done a couple other things. I believe she might have written something. I'm not sure. It'll come to me here in a minute. But what she did in this film was just great. Everything about this film was great. There it is. Now that I'm looking at it, miscellaneous crew. Yeah, she did a powerhouse directorial debut in here. I loved this film. There is nothing wrong with this film, in my opinion. Focus Features does it again, and I can't wait for their next film, which I can't remember what their next film is, but whatever it is, I'm probably gonna love it because I'm probably gonna be called a Focus Features fanboy. I don't give a shit. Fuck you if you don't like that. But I loved this film. I'm gonna give Mary Queen of Scots an A+. Stay tuned for my next 2 reviews. My next 2 reviews will be for Instant Family and Boy Erased. The disc is not in here because it is in my player right now. You will get reviews for these, as well as either a review of Shazam or Pet Sematary. I still gotta see if me and my buddy are hanging out this weekend. If we are, then we could be going to see Pet Sematary. If not, then I will be going and seeing Shazam Thursday night, and then Pet Sematary, I think, with my uncle. So, great. Stay tuned for more reviews for Boy Erased and Instant Family, as well as some unboxings, I think, from Cinedigm and Wild Eye Releasing.